We are live. So, hey guys, I'm with James Chapman of Southern Appearance. As you guys know, I am Jonathan Henderson with Pressure Washing Marketing Pros. In today's video, you know what I mean? We're going to go over James's experience with us at Pressure Washing Marketing Pros, and we're going to talk about things like, marketing his business, how we got started, and his experience working with us when it comes to his marketing. So, what's up, James? How you doing, man?
How are you?
I'm doing
Another day, brother.
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. So yeah, man, tell us about how you got started in the pressure washing industry.
Uh, to be honest, long story short, I came home from prison
Hmm.
and wasn't finding jobs
Hmm.
due to having a record that I wanted. Um, Someone thought it was a joke for me to go pressure wash,
Hmm.
and I dove into it, put 100%, and made it a reality really fast.
Made it a reality. So it was kind of just one of those things where you just had to sink or swim. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong, man. Like
And,
I said,
dead honest, yes. I hustled off of Facebook with a Lowe's pressure washer for about a month, and fear of being sued and losing everything, what little bit I have, I decided to file an LLC and get insurance. And from there, it was a trick. It was a domino effect, one thing after the other, and it just started growing.
okay, then, man.
Um,
So there's definitely been stories about that. One of my good friends that I had on this channel as well was a felon, was in prison, was all of that, man. And now he runs a multi-million-dollar business. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter
nice.
what kind of background you come from for all that. So you're just basically stuck against the wall. So what was your? So now I know that you're making pretty decent money, man, which we'll talk about. We'll
I
talk.
do okay. I do okay.
Yeah, but I will say this though, man. What was your biggest, and this doesn't have to be marketing related, but what was your biggest challenge when it came to your pressure washing business? Because I know you just mentioned, like I said, you were on a 4 gallon per minute. It can be equipment, it can be anything. Like, what was your biggest challenge
Oh no, I was on a 2.5.
when you first started? So, what was your biggest challenge when you first started your pressure washing business?
The very hardest part
Yeah,
to start with was the door knocking.
the door knocking. So
Um, yes.
it was just acquiring jobs.
Yeah. No, no, no. It was the actual fear of the door knocking.
Was the
Um,
okay? Go on. Tell us
the
about that.
right. Well, now it don't matter. Now I knock on anybody's door. Now I could care less. I get told no more than I get told yes. It is what it is.
Mhm.
Um, Besides that, the most hardest part was for me was probably figuring my chemicals out. I
Mhm.
went the first couple months not knowing about Facebook pages, not just trying to wing it, and was using, crud cutter from Lowe's and a Lowe's pressure washer. Yeah. And I finally figured out what bleach was and the effects that bleach had on everything, and off we went.
So yours is just the education factor of the thing, correct?
Yes, because I stole it. I literally jumped off the porch and had to learn as I go.
So that
They say fake it till you make it, but
yeah,
yeah,
sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes you cannot fake it till you make it. You know what I mean? You just got to do until you make it, right? You just got to do as best as
right.
you can until you make it, not fake it till you make it. Because there's a lot of marketers that do the same thing, right? Where they fake it till they make it and they don't, get
They
what
don't actually make it.
exactly. So on the point of that, you were talking about door knocking and all of that. So the next question I'd like to ask is, what is the biggest problem that you were facing when it came to acquiring jobs when you first started your pressure washing business?
Honestly,
Yeah, honestly, man.
um, when I between yeah, honestly, I didn't follow my reviews when I first started. I was trying to do things old school, giving out cards, tell your friend. I ran ads on Facebook, get a $20 if your friend if someone refer, you know what I mean?
$20 if
If
you
your neighbor,
for a friend or whatever it may be.
yeah, get a $20 discount, get a $20 bonus. the third customer of the Saturday, a blah 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 raffle ticket. And just yeah, it's good. Once one of my biggest fears was scared to spend money to make money. That was probably a very, very, very mind frame of mind that when it changed, I watched my business change as well.
Mhm,
I hear a lot of people say about prices. Well, the $99 guy this, the $99 guy that.
mhm,
At some point in time, we're all the $99 guy.
mhm,
I hate to say it like that. We can all talk shit to everybody,
mhm,
but when you're paying, when your phone's ringing 10 times a day and every single bid you're given is price shopping, at some point you have to learn to cut your losses and become the $99 guy to accumulate what you're losing in bid in leads. Um, I had a problem doing that at first. Well, I had a problem spending the money. I
mhm,
was I being running off free Facebook ads, running $150 house washes for, just losing money. But I was profiting in my mind. Well, as everything grew, I got on a CRM. It changed my business a whole lot, especially being a sole proprietor. The House Call Pro jobber, whoever, marketee, whatever, I use House Call Pro. It changed a lot of my business, and it
mhm,
helped me dedicate time to Google. And then until I met you, my idea was running up my reviews, trying to use my reviews to rank. Don't get me wrong, it was working.
mhm.
But yeah, then you came along, and then now it really works.
So let's talk about that then, man. So it looks like your biggest challenge was just acquiring jobs when it came to, you know what I mean, in your pressure washing business, figuring out the chemicals and all that. And then when it came to marketing, you just kind of understood that it takes money to spend money, right? And then when you covered the $99 job as well when it comes to that. I always tell people that don't listen to these guys that say that every single job that they're closing, you know what I mean, for 3 times above the market rate. Because like you said, everybody has to start somewhere. You have to gain some momentum. Now, everybody may not be the $99 guy, but some people might be the $199 guy, right?
Right, right.
Where you have cheaper prices, but those are people, you have to learn how to upsell, right? You have to learn
Correct.
how to do all of those things. And so you're not going to go out the gate because you may not even warrant, right, a very high price because you have no experience. That's just like in marketing where some people have
Thank you.
they have no experience. Like, if they don't have any experience, of course your price may not reflect that. But once you start to get more jobs under your belt, once you have a really good customer base, once you have all of that, then you can pick and choose, you know what I mean, what your pricing is going to be, who you work with, all of that. So those are very good points. So I like to say, like right now, I know that you partner with us to do a lot of your marketing, like Google Ads, SEO, and all of that. But when it comes to your Google Ads, and us doing your marketing, what was your business like before, and what was your business like after working with us?
Well, Jonathan, what was it, July this year?
Yeah,
I was running a smart, what was it, a smart ad?
yeah, smart campaign. Yeah,
A smart campaign on Google this year cost me what, I think it was $1,400 for 2 phone calls,
yeah,
if I remember correctly.
yeah,
Now I spend what, 18 for 50 phone calls?
yeah.
Uh, Night and day, my man. Night and day. Um, I Google's not something that you can take on yourself unless you're willing to dedicate the time to it. But if me as a small business owner, me as one, a one man operation, I don't have the time it takes to sit and thoroughly dissect Google to the extent that it needs to be done to show the results that someone who is very skilled with Google
Hmm.
can can get on there and make it look, I mean, embarrass yourself. Like, um, yes, the phone rings, but and back to the original thing about the $99 guy. He, remember, just because the phone rings doesn't mean that you're gonna get the job.
Hmm.
So you have as much help as you are, there's only so much you can do. the closing of the job is still us.
Mm-hmm.
You just make that phone ring, and y'all make the phone ring. I promise you, and I was kind of skeptical at first about letting you get over. And I mean, Jonathan talked to me for what? It was a couple weeks. You would call me every couple days, checking in, seeing if I was ready.
Yeah. And then
He
I just
promised.
force your hand, man. I just have to force your hand. I just have to give you a guarantee. You
Yeah, no, hey, he promised that too. He said, it's no contract, month to month. Give me 1 month's try. You don't like it, screw me. Don't pay it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man, I think it was like on there for 3 days, and the phone just started ringing, and it hasn't stopped. I swear to God, it has not stopped. And I'm cool with that. I'm so happy with it.
Yeah, man. I know we started running ads in your slowest month too, man. And on I know we still got about 30 to 40 leads off of like just $1,500. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
in your slowest.
My, to be honest with you, I've been in business 5 years, almost 5 years,
Mhm,
and the September that Jonathan and his crew have run my ads has been my busiest month since my opening of my business. And one like it's holy cow. Like I had to look back and try to see if I could match that month anyway. And it's damn near impossible now.
And yeah, man, like I said, we're definitely gonna go ahead and get a lot of your stuff squared away. So what would you tell other people that are kind of like on the fence, you know what I mean, when it comes to whether working with a credible marketing company like us or just marketing company in general? Because I know you kind of had a bad experience with another marketing company as well. Like, so what are some things that you would look for in a marketing company? What would you look for?
If I'm a personality, are they personable?
Hmm.
Or am I just another invoice ticket that needs to be taken care of? You check on me? The other company over the year of running my website and my review chaser has called one time.
Hmm.
Says a lot about it says a lot about where the care is. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
You want to see, or don't take this the wrong way, but even if they don't choose you, if they choose a small, more personable operation versus a big box company,
Hmm.
you'll get the results, and they will cater more to my specific needs or their specific needs versus big box store. You get the standard website with the standard, you know what I mean? You don't get nothing that is going to make you stand out.
Hmm.
Whereas I get with Jonathan. Jonathan gets my map pack right, my ads right. But yeah, no, yeah, you could just see a whole lot of difference. I
Hmm.
can't call them up I can't Facebook message them at 7 o'clock at night. Hey, just wanted you to know I got this next special. I thought we could run next month. That's not something that's every big box store is going to do for you.
Yeah, man, that's one of our good things that we have people, as you know, you asked me before the call, you're like, man, where are some of the people located on your team, man? And I'm like, look, that's the advantage that we have is that we have some people that are American based. We have some people that are based overseas, all of that. So it's kind of like running like a 16 to 18-hour operation. Now, yes, there's going to be certain
Right.
times between that to where nobody's accounted for, but that's usually when everybody's asleep anyway. You know what I mean? In that sense, right? But like I said, we usually have like a 16 to 18-hour operation, which some people are like, hey, 9 to 5, 8 to 4, whatever it may be,
Right.
then we're done. Like the next day, opposed to us, we increase that window to where it's like you can reach our team, you know what I mean, at nighttime because there's still people working during that time and all of that. So
Correct.
understandable, man, and that's good. So yeah, dude, like I said, I think that we'll go ahead and we'll crush it and we'll kill it whenever we start your new website that we'll be doing as well, and getting you really ranked up there in that sense, man. I'm excited. But other than that, though, man, like I said, I really appreciate you for getting on, and like I said, and sharing your experience for other people that may be on the fence about joining our program or
Well,
what.
they need to. They need to. You change businesses, bro. That dude.
Like I said, I really appreciate you, man. there's a proof in the pudding, guys. Like I said, if you guys are on the fence, like I said, we do, advertising for exterior cleaning businesses only. So if you want these type of results, if you want to go ahead and grow your exterior cleaning business, like I said, give us a call. You guys heard James, it's not only just us. James is a very hard worker. He's a very good closer. Like I said, for us, in order for us to get really good results for clients, it takes a very good client themselves to be able to close those jobs, to be able to run a good operation, to be able to be a hustler, right? And so,
Right. You got to make sure everybody has to realize that though. These guys that when you go and you hire someone to do your advertising, they're not guaranteed you get the job. We need got to make sure we all understand that, guys. They're only sending you the leads. They can only point the customer to you. You have to be responsible for answering the phone. You have to be responsible for closing the sale. You have to be responsible for showing up on time, doing the work, and doing it correctly. You can't if you know what I mean.
I know
Yeah,
exactly what you mean, man.
if my phone's ringing and I'm not closing deals, that's not Jonathan's fault. That's not the other ad guy's fault. That's my fault because I'm doing something wrong there.
Mhm.
And I want to make sure that, because a lot of people are going to jump into it like, yeah, this man's going to get me a ton of work. Or not even just in general. These guys are going to get, these it's going to help me get more work in it, but it's not. You've got to still get the work. It's just going to come to you. You have to sell it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a very, you know what I mean? That's something I feel a lot of people need to really understand before they decide to hire someone to help them with their advertising.
Understandable, man. And those are good, wise words. And I think that can definitely conclude our video with that stuff, right? So thank you for those wise words, James. Like I said, man, I don't want to take
Welcome,
up too
brother.
much of your time, but I appreciate you going over your business, how you got started, your experience before working with us, your experience after working with us, your results and all of that. And so, like I said, I look forward, man, to growing with you in the future as well, man. So let's
Yes, sir.
continue to kill it. So for all of you guys, like I said, if you want a free strategy session with us, hit the link, in the description below. Like I said, you can get a free, strategy call with us to see if we're the right fit. But other than that, though, like I said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.